Alright, picking up from where we left off, mid cutscene. The long and short of it was we learned that
Midas.
Midas, that's what it's called. Midas is a weird environmental friendly atom bomb or something along those lines.
Not quite. Midas is a method. And I mean, it's a method for releasing energy. And like nuclear power, what that can mean is you can use it to heat water and make electrical power, or you can use it to blow things up.
Okay, there we go. Anywho, I'm in the wrong window.
I mean, frankly, chemical energy works the same way, right? Gasoline is very different depending on the circumstances in which it's combusted.
Mm-hmm.
Midas is also a really cool changeling.
Yes. There's important things about Midas, which I really like from a sci-fi perspective, which I will gibber about once we learn more.
That's a great face. Just, you're an idiot.
I mean, consider that, yeah, this Kazuki actually has non-negative chill. It might be 0, but it's not negative. In the other route, his chill is far less.
All Berserker all the time?
All Berserker all the time. It's kind of wild.
Thank you for the verse.
Already located Midas? That was quick.
Hopefully that good RNG.
Here hoping for good internet RNG downloads.
Captain Keen, you have no fucking idea.
Joe, though.
Sup, Joe?
Joe, though.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Sure, happy guys. So this is around the time that the translation gets a little wibbly, but
Purple Haze, huh?
Purple Haze. Never heard of them. I will say, having looked at the pencil sketches that these portraits are based on, Joe looks a lot less like a racist caricature in the pencil sketches, so I feel like the colorist may have made things considerably worse.
Hello, Cindy.
By the way, here a week later, if you have done your homework over the time that it took me to post the 2 videos, as Zane Zero points out in chat, yes, the joke I made last video, about them having to be removed halfway through because they were too strong was a JoJo reference.
Oh, I see. So, this is a big piece of information. The JDF is, well, Japan is part of the Oceania Cooperative Union, the Southeast Asia power bloc.
Mm-hmm.
But the Japanese army just did this on their own.
But you said you knew where it was. It's not that you know where it was. You knew it's not in Japan anymore. Oh,
Also, there's the educated guess bit. There's not too many places it would be safe to stow something like that. We know where it isn't.
We're going straight to Australia?
We're going straight to Australia.
What's in Australia?
The OCU
Their
headquarters.
naval headquarters?
No, that
Yeah,
sounds like a
OCU
fake thing that doesn't exist.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
The Sydney Opera House, maybe?
This is a joke for me and Chrome, and that's about it.
Fair
Yep.
enough.
If you want to explain it, go ahead. It's fine.
What?
Don't worry about it.
But first, we need to check our email. Captain
I mean,
Keen,
we
this
know
is
of the Sea of Australia, but I don't think there's anything beyond that.
Oh, it's one of those. We do not suddenly get all our other party members, because this isn't that kind of game. In case you're wondering who the hell this is, it was the scientist at the beginning of the game talking to Kazuki at the test site. Here's hoping for good internet RNG.
No! He just said don't reply!
Yeah. I'm gonna see if there's an option, but I'm not going to. Yeah.
There sure is. Do it, do it,
All right,
do it.
is it actually a thing you should do that he should do? Vinay?
Yes, I think so.
All right.
I don't think there's any particular negative repercussion.
Okay.
I'm wondering if I'm having problems. No, it's problems on my end.
No, it looks good to me.
All right, that's what I was checking, and yeah, it's skipping on my end.
Newbie, think of it this way. You and I would not send the mail back. Would the main character do it?
We know Ryogo would
Because let's be honest, these two are idiots. Remember, they're 19.
somehow.
All right. This is. I'm actually just gonna ask. What happens if you reply and if you don't?
I can check.
Do that
I
while I
don't
look at
think
other
anything
things.
particularly dramatic happens either way, but I will check. You can go screw around with robots in the meantime. You're not required to reply immediately. Oh, it's because I already looked up. I'm like, why is Front Mission 3 waiting for me at the front of the game facts? That seems weird. It's because I had looked it up recently.
Vinay, I don't know how you got your setup right now, or your whatever, but through the side stream, my beeps and boops are getting picked up by your mic.
What?
Yeah.
The fuck? I'm not even... It's not even that loud. What is happening here? How about now?
Still getting picked up a little bit, but not as
Ugh.
bad.
There we go. That should at least fix some of it.
Oh, I need you to stop talking for a second. That seemed no done. Okay.
Alright. So,
I think we already goofed around with his machine. Let's just see if there's anything new on sale.
You get a thing later on if you reply, I believe. What's the title of the email?
I think it's just sorry.
Then yes, there is something you get later on if you reply to him.
Okay.
It's not hugely essential, but it's something.
Because I was like either or.
Yeah, it's not like if you do send it, you'll get this cool thing, but if you don't send it, you'll get this other cool thing.
Yeah.
Witches. Hey, for the resub. A whole 15 months.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, rifles are one-handed in this game. In Front Mission 2, they are two-handed weapons, and they are much better from what I've seen.
New websites.
Oh boy.
You got US websites.
Front Mission 4 also has bazookas, which are also two-handed weapons, except in one case, which is very special.
Oh my god. Why does that auto close? And why is it like the only thing in the game that auto closes?
Spite?
No, nothing new here. Also nothing new here. Wait. Did I not
What's up?
want to do that?
Do what? You're asking the wrong person on this one. I have no idea.
In truth, my memory of this is pretty murky as well.
Well, I
Treat
just
it as a mystery.
I
As you like.
I just encrypted. I think I just encrypted this.
Well, yep, hang on.
Well, luckily we didn't do too much other than just look at the internet. So give me 5 seconds. We're gonna fast forward through a cutscene. Oh, this is good noise. Okay. Yeah, that'll be a good thing to do before we start fiddling with stuff next time. Why does that let you, like, hit an option before it even loads in? Okay, that's what that was. It was this, and I used the encrypting tool on it. Okay. But I don't have a decryption tool, so I could not
Good.
do my work. Just because I can't remember, I just want to make sure everybody is upgraded and ready to go.
Do you check the shop to see if there's better stuff?
Yep, there didn't seem to be anything on sale. Maybe here in setup. No. Maybe? Let's find it. Okay, no. Though, yeah, there's nothing in that, there's nothing in that, there's nothing in that, nothing in that, but he sells both types of backpacks.
Sorry about
Yeah.
that. I think
Remember
you
to
caught the
refill
very
all your-
beginning of my phone going off.
Yeah, we caught the very beginning. Remember to fill up all your fun backpacks. full
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
supplies.
Refill your items, please.
Yeah.
You don't want to. Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's what I thought. We didn't use anything last map, and we did not. We could buy him a backpack that uses.
He's got a power backpack on.
Yeah.
Check if he. Okay, he's still underweight without it. That's fine. Then you can give him an item backpack. But, like, rifles live in this weird, awkward place where they're just heavy enough that you sometimes need a power backpack with your current build in order to, like, carry everything. They're not missiles, where that is more often the case than not, but they're, you know, not melee, where it's, like, free.
Huh. We have shield repair now.
Yeah. Because shields have, quote-unquote, ammo. They have a number of times they can be used a map.
Oh, also we have weapons on sale, and it don't see anything new. We just see shield, and for now we gave him punch. We'll see how. I might buy a shield and put it in stock, just in case Bone Buster is extremely inefficient.
Yeah, consider that the rifle's range is 1 to 6, so you may not be getting him anywhere near the front line. It would be like putting a fist on, or like a fist weapon on Emma. You can do it, but I don't know how much use it'll see.
You never know.
Who knows? Yeah.
Can she
Maybe if
combo
somebody gets
pilot?
all up in his grill.
She can't combo pilot damage, right?
I think she might. There are some skills she can combo. Specifically, there are some skills missiles can combo. I know 2 in particular because, like I said, I've been playing a file on the other route, and I have extremely gotten combos of both all of one of the 2 skills and a mixture of both.
Alright. Let's poke some of these other options.
Voice of Dog, consider that the balance has probably been wibbled from here to Front Mission 4. Sub-rifles may be heavier in that game.
Rifles are very heavy in Front Mission 4.
Yeah,
But they're
I
two-handed weapons.
Oh, okay. Well, that changes things. I don't think anything is two-handed in this game. What's the operator got to say?
Yes.
Yes?
Later. Not later.
Yeah, Loon streamed this a long time
Loon
ago.
did stream this a long-ass time ago. I don't even know if I'd started grad school when he was streaming it.
Damn. Weird, the US keeps everything under tight lock and key. Who would have thought?
Although, it's more than the US, if I remember correctly. They are... whatchamacallit. They're US, Canada, Mexico... but they're North and South America. And, as Loon so cogently put it in his Front Mission 1 streams, if the membership of any of these alliance blocks sounds somewhat improbable to you, don't worry, the plot of about half these games is about some subset of those blocks imploding under diplomatic tension.
Yep.
Dang!
It's actually very similar to stuff like Gundam 00. They have very weird alliance blocks that also break constantly.
Yeah. Ryoga, please.
Ryoga, please.
We will let Cindy do what she wants to. Joe.
I do like the guy walking up to him and being like, well, to be fair, we didn't find it. Also, you are kind of butch.
that tips it over the line into comedy again.
Agreed. I kind of like Cindy. Can we replace Ryogo for Cindy?
We will never... Do you remember... Thanks.
He's gonna get punched in the face.
I mean, it's Ryogo. I feel like he's used to this.
No, Cindy, join the squad. I'm kind of into Cindy.
Thank you for doing talking to everyone at least twice. It's very important to do that in every Front Mission game.
Also,
Because sometimes the second time it's like, oh, by the way, this super secret item that I just happen to have with me, you can have it.
here, Joe, Cindy, Gaster, and Emma are the enemies on the second map of Alyssa's route. And they are way out of your league. Since you have 2 shitty Vonzers and a glorified forklift at that point. Oh no.
Briefing room is where we started, yeah.
Yeah, flight deck is presumably where we need to go.
No, I'm just trying to make
On
sure
the
I
count
don't
of-
miss anything.
Exactly.
We're getting a lift to the Stanley Mountains. The subtleties of subtlety are lost on Kazuki. I like Emma.
Yeah, listen to Dennis.
Dennis has, like, for whatever reason, like, of all these improbably young characters, Dennis is the only character whose age is, like, actually what it's supposed to be. He's, like, 34 or something. Dennis has been at this a while. And in the background, he's just massaging his temples, hoping to God these kids don't get him killed.
You get excited too easily.
Correct.
Oh, weird. Who'd have thought?
We got ambushed on the way to the test facility?
We
Wild.
didn't make it all the way into this base. Who knew? Also, I am jealous of you just being able to walk into a Babbage's and buy this voice of dog, because I had to order it off of Amazon.
As an update for the Plague Internet situation. Apparently, they finally figured out what the problem is. It is a problem of when it will be fixed, though. There is some damaged lines somewhere, and it's causing outages and breakups and what have you.
I see.
They could not give me much more information than that.
You know, I feel like if you could just up-res the textures on these things a little, this game would actually still look halfway decent.
I don't think it would be too hard to update this game, no.
Nope. It's the same deal with Front Mission 4. Front Mission 4 looks sleek compared to this game.
Oh, no, Zane, I'm not the only person experiencing the issue. When the technician came out to my place personally, like, came to check the lines and everything and talk to me, he said that they began reports from all over the complex. It just felt like nobody was fucking looking into it. So I had to continuously raise the stink until somebody was like, we're looking into it, and then I go, okay, cool.
Mobile armor?
What would that be?
I like this color scheme this squad is going.
Well, that's what happens when we give you the control of the color palette. God damn it. Again, be right back.
Oh, so it's less we're getting ambushed and more we found something.
So, I think this is the first time you've done this, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Starting to be worried by
Why?
the possibility of there are 4 more weapon types.
I'm starting to get worried about that HP in the top right corner.
Oh, that's the pilot HP.
Yes, I know, but that means that you might not be healing after every battle.
So you can decide to put Kazuki in something other than his default ride if you're so inclined. Have we had a chance to use Dennis yet?
No.
Okay, so then he does come with some ranks in his weapon, since you saw he started at 3 stars in rifle. So the first level up he dings on that will tip him over to beam. Unfortunately, you can't take a look at the rest of this map, which I think is an oversight that later games might correct. Now you can.
Machine gun. Machine gun.
Truck. with
Yeah.
a launcher on it. It's a big truck.
Machine gun.
Yep. It's a light attack convoy. Is there anything off to the left over there? Further on down the road?
Yeah, man. I'm just double checking to make sure.
Alright. So
These
they've all got Kodos.
Seem to be the same, and they're also all Jinkos.
Yeah. Jinyos?
Jinyos. Jinyos. Cadenza.
Cadenza.
Wagtail. He's got 2 of those.
Yeah. And 2 machine gun. Oh my god. Do you know what this thing is? This thing is gonna turn into the fucking Zabungle. Look at it. Nothing down that way.
On this,
Alright.
it's just
It's
a big
just
map.
a caravan. What do you think the odds are something's gonna pop out of the back of that trailer there?
That's why we blow it up before it can do anything.
Probably a good plan. It has not. Oh, sorry.
Damn. Should have moved in on that upper left. That's fine. Next turn. What if though?
I am very worried that this mission's going to be, oh, you hit him, now we have to retreat, and then immediately walk off the map.
No. Nice.
Guys?
These guys trying to get me flanked. But yeah, the carrier seems like the thing to take out this map. Y'all are busting my balls here.
You gotta get him some better shoes, as it were. He can get in, though. Take out that carrier. Oh,
That's what I was worried about.
oh, whatever.
Speaking of somebody needing better shoes.
Yep.
Oh boy. You're mobile.
Loading it up.
Could Odin it, yeah.
Alright.
No, one of you cowards punched me. Yeah! Football.
Alright, Missileer. Knock out that tank.
It's gonna break something.
Hopefully.
Oh, wait.
He's got some of the terrains in the way.
Yeah, I just noticed that. Interesting.
You can just have them move forward as opposed to the right.
I know, it's just interesting that's the first time that's come up.
Well, yeah, because before this they have awesome tracking shots. This
There
one's
we
a straight line. Yeah, that's fine.
Dennis, what is this pose? Wait, hold up. Huh.
Maybe you should go break that. She can move 2 spaces and hit it.
Alright, hello.
I can't wait for that to be the worst thing we could have ever done, but... Vinay isn't here to tell us we're stupid.
I am, but I was muted.
Was that the dumb thing to do?
Not necessarily. Or at least, at the very least, I don't remember it being the dumb thing to do. That doesn't mean it's
Shotgun.
not. Shotgun.
Shotgun so you can take out those legs.
Yeah.
Ah.
He's got 37 health, newbie. There we go.
Well, football.
I mean, appreciate it, but, you know, there's a time.
What the hell are those guys doing?
I don't know.
What are they trying to, like, dogleg around to your missileers or something? What AI? What are you doing?
Sure.
Kazuki is getting pretty low though.
Oh yeah, because he's
can-
absorbed like
I mean, he can retreat and heal up here on his next turn. Because he can
probably
easily
should.
outrun the 2 guys who are on the other side of that formation.
The problem is if this blows a bit off and you
Nope.
manage to not have that.
No, he's perfectly fine.
Yeah, but specifically machine guns have the capacity to roll all their shots on one part.
Yeah, I know. But I was doing the math, and it was incredibly unlikely that
It was
happened.
unlikely.
It's body.
It has to be body.
It has to be body. You're too badly banged up to do otherwise.
Alright. I have a plan here.
Good call.
What?
Yeah, you occasionally get those.
No, my blog address.
Only
So
4?
rifles have the slightly awkward range of 1 to 6, which means most of their range is also covered by machine guns. It's only right at the very edge that they can hit machine guns without retaliation. There's also the problem that their accuracy is not quite high enough to be comfortable for their use.
I'm beginning to think that she can't shoot a rocket from all the way back there. She's only got 13 AP.
I'm playing.
I'm beginning to think I don't like rifles in this game.
Yeah, there's a reason I was talking about rifles in front of you. So I was experimenting more in the interim, and they can be made workable, but you need to be aggressive about dealing with their major problems, and you'll get the tools to do so fairly soon.
Shoot them.
Yeah, this isn't front range 1. You don't need to level up your defense. Sort of thing that exists. Well, alright. Custom fire control software.
Football. Nice.
And Kazuki kneecaps another robot.
He might not have to heal if the other people can just blow that guy up.
Yeah, I'd have Dennis move one space over and shoot the other guy instead.
Shoot, missile, machine gun, all that good stuff.
I'm actually just not going to move her. She needs to regen AP.
Yeah, and also there's no need to.
Oh, come on.
Miss. Yeah, I'm still
Point blank
getting
range.
bad stuttering. But yes, point blank range is ideal for Ryogo. Because he accrues no benefit from being further away. Well, I mean, I guess unless you're worried about him getting shot back, but I don't think
He's
you are.
fine.
And you are concerned about his accuracy, I would assume.
Maybe a little bit.
All right, Dennis, you got this.
Is there a reason you're holding on that screen?
I was adjusting things.
I see.
Perfect. Shotgun will take care of that other arm.
Yep. Incredible.
That's fine.
Yeah, just feed Dennis that one.
The body is the biggest part.
Yes.
Alright, Dennis. Thanks, Dennis.
It's fairly difficult to bow in a robot.
I'm testing something.
Okay.
There is a setting that mentioned that some routers or ISPs may misbehave when you're tooling with this. So let's see if this works. Because, like, my roommate did some testing. There's no problem with my internet connection, so I have no fucking idea what's happening.
Missile time.
Maybe. She might actually be out.
Yeah, she's out. Ammo 0.
Well, that's a shame.
Didn't bring a reload?
I did, but I'm not reloading for one guy.
Fair enough. Yeah, just let Ryogo or whoever get the kills.
Dennis can probably shoot that guy even with the stuff in the way.
Yeah, he certainly can.
No.
Never, maybe not.
Gonna debate them with his delicious, vulnerable arms. More skills. Was that a learn?
No, that was that was his old.
That was an activation. All right.
It's fine.
He doesn't need more ROF up twos.
If he gets attacked, he can just block with the shield.
Correct.
His
Although
shield
he'll probably lose the arm.
It'll lose the shield.
Yeah, you'll lose the arm.
It's better than nothing.
Correct.
All right,
Did
Dennis,
that just
come on.
paint the background green? No, that's an artifact. That's why.
It might actually be not a bad idea for Dennis to move forward and actually get shot in order to pull an attack away from other people.
Because they'll generally retaliate if they can. And also, machine guns have garbage accuracy at long range.
Yeah, you can counter now. Which means... football.
Gotta learn some of those skills you haven't been learning, huh? Not this time.
Well. Seems like snipers might be hard to get medals on as well.
Harder, yes, because they have the non-zero chance of missing and don't generally skill chain well and can only kill one part at a time. Generally, you'd like them to get the body kill if you can because it gets 5 medals instead of 2.
Yes, this is extremely still there and wasn't blown up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's Midas. You triggered the trap.
Dennis?
Is there something?
Yeah, we definitely didn't blow up that container.
Mm-hmm.
Two very important things to do. There we go. It was situated again. What if we just dual-wielded fists, though?
Be right back.
Oh, right. We reloaded this, so...
Yeah, you're going to send a message.
Oops.
Ministry of Peace site to find out what the police are up to. The password is 992. Okay.
Ah!
You alright?
I'm fine, I just knocked something over. Okay.
C4I5U6.
Dumbass.
Sybil, huh? Oh boy. You're becoming a super cool hacker now.
I don't like it when Dennis smiles.
What's wrong?
You haven't missed much. We did one map. We have to take Dennis for a spin.
He was Dennis.
Yeah, frames are dropping a bit. It's not like the degree that it normally happens, so I'm just powering through. Oh, that's alright. Uh...
Oh, he's scuba certified.
Interesting.
I guess you could also look into all the other people.
I suppose. Oh, also, we just have that site now. I don't have to remember the passcode again. Let me peep something real quick. Just real fast.
All right. What did I miss?
Newbie's found a bunch of different passcodes and such for people.
I'm in.
Ah. I see. Internet intensifies. Got it.
Dennis got a message from a young woman named Sybil.
Mm-hmm.
He smiled. Newbie didn't like it.
Seems like this is just for backstory.
Shouldn't this be personnel database? Have you looked up Dennis?
Yes.
What did we learn?
He's scuba certified.
He's scuba. Did we look up Lukov?
No, because I wasn't about to look up literally everyone.
Wow. There's your first mistake.
I'll look up Lukov. And probably it at that point.
That's probably fine.
If I can remember how to spell Lukov.
Lukav.
A-V-E?
No, AV.
A-V. Just that? Lukov?
Yeah.
Right.
Lukov. Lukov Minaev.
Tulane, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just 1 second. Okay.
Oh, nothing particularly interesting there. Well, never mind then.
Okay, we have the Ministry. Oh, we got Australia internet now.
Oh gosh. What new
Still doesn't exist.
fascinating things will we find on the Australian internet? What's up?
I'm trying to remember where OCU.
The OCU is the General Southwest.
Maybe that's in Australia.
Australia is an OCU member, yes.
There we go. There's OCU. Alright, let's see if there's anything that we need something to get into here.
And by Southwest, I think I mean Southeast, but whatevs.
It's fine.
Yep, here's the OCU. So yes, Bangladesh is Bangladesh, it looks like.
Well. Yeah, we have something for, I abbreviated to MOP, which is, I guess, Ministry of something.
MOD, you said?
MOP.
Oh, I thought that was police.
Oh, was it? Might have been. Again, I abbreviated it because I thought I would remember, and then... No. Was there something in the police force website that we needed? No, I'm pretty sure these were all just available. Let me double check those emails and see where they go.
Sure. Incidentally, is there a particular reason you're doing this, or is just...
It's a lead.
Sure.
Ministry of Peace. Look up what the police are up to. OCU Intelligence ICU.
CIU.
CIU.
Presumably Central Intelligence Unit or something of that sort.
So this is the OCU website. But there's nothing to do anything here.
God damn it.
Vinay. He's a popular person tonight. There's Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Oh, I clicked the way wrong thing. There we go. Maybe. No. Well, I put a dead end. This system that's very cool and interesting, but also very not well put together. And
It's not stream compatible, particularly. It is very much assuming that you're playing it on your own time.
No, what I'm trying to say is like go to the OCU website and this thing
how do I
and
get there?
yeah, exactly, of like, okay, is that this one? Is that one? It's frustrating to use in any way. And like, all right, here's the OCU website, but there's nothing. It's annoyingly complex.
And now I'm gonna try some science, for which my voice quality may get way the hell worse all of a sudden.
Well, We'll keep these codes over on the side for now. And then the thing that we find out is we like go into this cutscene and they're like, here's the OCU website, but we can't get in there. We need a password. It's like, oh, cool.
I have literally zero idea why this is working on my fucking phone, but not my computer.
Interesting, because I wouldn't want you to stay this way.
Swapping back. Serov.
I hate this game so much.
Why do you hate this game, Newbie?
Newbie, he just talked to Serov if you want the plot already.
No.
Well, fair enough, I suppose. So which corporate website are we talking about here? Keeping in mind those were OCU scientists. Well, that's something, but Leonora Corporation. Leonora?
God damn it.
I think this is the model viewer.
Yeah.
But hey, apparently they're the source of all those castles we keep stealing.
Haven't seen this guy yet.
It's a missileer. We haven't seen this guy.
40%, you make 3 models.
Meh, there's variants.
Hover and caterpillar type.
Yep. We weatherproofed our robot.
Well, no dead end. What do you do?
I'm not sure what you were expecting to get.
They were an
but you've learned
OCU
something.
scientist, and I have a password for an OCU website, and I thought that's
Well,
what it was.
Fair enough. Alas, now is
Now
not
is
the time
this-
for that
yeah.
password.
Access to their catalog, though.
Maybe.
No.
No?
No, it does not. Still can only buy backpacks and guns.
Rip.
Well, that was my other thought. Unfortunate. Just war.
So it is.
Here, check out my website. Kazuki immediately flips open his computer.
Ryogo and Emma just shuffle a pack of cards and deal Dennis in. I deeply appreciate that this guy has decided the quickest way to get you out of this face is to just tell you what you want to know.
I appreciate the wordplay. This guy feels like he joins on a different route.
He does not. But I can see why you think that.
He's distinct.
He is very distinct. That much is true. Well, now we need to get to Sumatra.
It's a trap.
Extremely complex.
It turns out one benefit of working with FAI is that, you know, there's you have access to resources. You can just, you know, get a submarine to take you places.
Hey, Vinay, I have to ask you a question. Don't worry about it too much. Is there a bird outside?
Yes, there is. I can hear it.
Yes, I can barely hear it, though. The hell? Okay, now it's getting louder, but still. What the hell?
Don't worry about it.
For fuck's sake.
We stream in interesting times.
Yep.
This map needs to calm down. Just tone it back like 2 notches, map.
This map exists only at 11 and no other settings. Outbound packet launch rate is 14.3%? What the fuck?
Oh boy, rifles.
Rexons. They're the same model Dennis is using.
So I would have thought that somehow the little weirdness on the scope was going to fit into the camera one way or another.
Mm-hmm. No, it's a carrying handle.
I guess.
Presumably the gun cam would just be, you know, attached to the side of the barrel or something, or just above it. And that's an important note. They may be riding Rexons, but why are they protecting the OCU's cargo? In their distinctive bright red livery.
Why are they defending the OCU's cargo that the OCU is trying to get back by firing the missiles at the cargo? Weird.
Are those? Did we get some confirmation they were OCU Vonzers?
The ones attacking are OCU, the ones defending are not OCU.
Are unknowns. Okay. sorry, I'm still getting some stutterings.
I'm gonna try something myself.
Sure.
First, let me check this real quick. Okay, good to know. Then I don't know if that will adjust anything, but we'll see if that makes it any better. Alright, now I am playing under the assumption that the gray ones are on my side, but yeah, let's go. Well, they sure are. Oh, okay, yeah, the red ones are on my side. That's what I meant. Rifle,
Yeah.
rifle. Ooh, hello, sir.
Yep.
Hada.
Hata, yeah.
Rocket, punch. Machine gun. Rocket. Punch. Rocket. Wow, this is a rough map. Alright, we have a rocket guy right next to us, though. We actually have two rocket guys right next to us. Oh no, you're a punch back. Oh. Also good to take you out.
Well, that was quick.
What are you
Appear
gonna
to be
do?
returning to crime.
You can't get to him before he gets back in.
But you can use this as a free time walk on him.
Yeah, get up in there.
Be right back.
Yeah, it also seems that we're kind of forced to go this way. Going this way is very time consuming.
Yeah, you can go this way and pick off their back line and then start going through their...
Can also
Well,
hit this guy who can't counter.
I guess. That's not a horrible idea. You could also just
That
keep...
is
well,
with
it's
a
a
rocket
missileer.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you should hit the missileer. You get a couple lucky, like, rate of fire procs or something.
Yeah. So if
No,
I'm
it's
like,
either start location or bust.
well,
I can give it a name. It's what I do. Ooh, this person has a portrait.
these are the generics. The other guy has a portrait. The guy who shot first. That's Hada.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, exactly. They're just generics that look cool. Also, right, battle.
Well,
Stay safe. Nice. Damn.
hopefully those guys have healing equipment. Uh-oh. That's fine. I would actually suggest before you shoot that guy to have your missileer take a shot at him as she continues to move forward.
You think she needs to move?
Well, she needs to get a little bit closer so she can hit the whole battlefield. I take 2 steps forward.
Alright. As I was just going to keep firing with her, but, you know, keep where she is. Yeah, she'll break something. Good point. Oh, that spread sucked.
Dennis can finish him off. That's okay. You can just move to your main boy first and then go to Dennis.
Kazuki? Kazuki feels like that's right.
Oh, he's a puncher. Hmm.
Yeah. Punch no punch.
Fair enough. Hit him in the face.
Wait a minute. Didn't I hit you twice? Oh, I was looking at Kazuki's stats. Never mind. Double assault. Dead.
Wait. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll take something out. Hopefully. Yeah.
Taking out a missile bot is huge.
They're absolute pains. Yeah, this is the unique guy.
Please tell me you guys have healing items. God damn it.
No, I think they're just gonna go down fighting. Like champions, though.
Alright.
My XP! I think these guys are actually, like, specifically designed to not take guys out because they're rifles.
Shield. Perfect.
Eat those missiles. Hello, sir.
Jesus. Get him, Dennis. I believe in you.
Dennis, get a shot on that missile boy. Yes. That was like the one. Any other part, Dennis, would have been fantastic.
Welcome to the real rifle experience.
Well, it's a missile on missile boat action. Because if the missile boat hits the other missile boat, then that missile boat's gone, right? She can take him out. Or
In
she can shoot
unrelated
that guy.
news, missile
Yeah.
boat has stopped sounding like words.
Yeah, unfortunately, his right arm is damaged, and that's a whole lot of nothing for us. So this guy's gonna be distracted. He's not gonna shoot them. I need to take care of these two.
Yeah. Go for the one closer to you then. Or the one further away. Either way, doesn't really matter.
Hopefully it sets the arm. Damn.
Keep shooting that guy?
No, there's no reason. He's just trying to get to us. Like, I'm gonna shoot him, but there's no reason for me to stay there. The AI is broken on this guy.
Just gonna keep slogging.
If he goes for Hada, I'll head back over and assist. Hada, please. Alright.
So I'll ask the question, Vinay, is there any reward for all of these guys surviving?
Fuck if I know, man.
Because that person just exploded.
Yep. Assume no. Even if there is, it's not worth restarting this map until these clowns survive.
Yeah.
You just do not have enough control over what they do that you can feasibly affect it. Because you cannot really feasibly burst down every dangerous opponent fast enough.
I'm just worried this is like a Save Jafar map.
No. No, it is not. I don't believe Front Mission 3 has anything like that.
Shotgun?
And yes, rifles do feel like they
What
would
if,
be decent
though?
with just a little more accuracy. But what if it were time for football? Oh no, wait, it's the other one.
Okay.
What if Kazuki deleted this entire robot?
What?
Oh, that's ominous. Hitting the button.
What?
What?
Was that supposed to happen?
Yes.
Okay.
It was
I didn't know if
scripted.
somehow Newbie had failed the mission.
No, if you failed the mission, it will hit a game over. You don't dirtle.
She should have moved.
Yeah.
Oh well. Hindsight 2020.
Might actually still be able to hit that guy. No.
Nope. I know my angles. It's fine. You can just keep moving forward to shoot that guy. Dennis, if you could learn a skill, that'd be great.
Forget what we have on him.
Rexon all the way.
Right, because of course, yeah, he gets...
There are a couple of very interesting skills on the Rexon, which I have no idea if you will.
Oh,
trigger.
hey, the Rexon arms.
Yep.
Have accuracy up.
Yes, they do. And in fact, that's why it's a rifle bot, because they have that large accuracy up. You can't access it yet. That's one of the tools I was talking about that will give you what you need to deal with rifle problems. As soon as you get access to actual upgrades, like the part-specific upgrades, yeah, that happens.
You know what? That was really funny.
Why would
Also,
you move in
why-
melee bot
What?
Hada chooses death.
Hada, you were so fine. You were doing so good.
Meanwhile, this guy chooses extremely not death.
Live!
Not one.
No. God, the AI is stupid.
That is why generally it will. Thanks, I guess.
She's gonna lose her arm for doing this, but
Better than nothing. That's what that shield's there for.
again, shotgun was the correct answer, but it's fine.
Well, that's a good start.
Got to get over there to hit him before they.
I mean, you'll have
reach?
some turns to.
Dennis can just shoot him.
Yeah, and regardless of whether he hits or not, Dennis will confirm the surrender. You don't have to hit to confirm it.
Yeah, take that. Yeah, keep moving, but take that shot.
No, we're done.
Good. Good night. I mean, he's only got a 50% hit rate. Yeah, okay, we're done here. Good night.
With the left arm being missing, that means all those hits are going to go to the body instead, or somewhere else, and that will just compound the damage.
Yep.
Is that a new robot that we don't have?
Let's find out. Hot up, please.
Hada's gonna die.
Hada's dead.
They were fine, and then they got to melee range with this guy. Like, maybe if you could hit him with machine, like a rifle or a shotgun or something.
Nope, it's a Jinyo.
It's a Jinyo. But hey,
More parts are never a bad thing.
You will also start finding upgraded versions eventually.
Maybe she'll stun.
Can someone blow out the tree in front of Dennis?
You probably can.
Well, I know, but if you want him to move through that square, then he's not going to. Because Dennis could get a shot if he could get to the squares beyond that.
Oh, no bonus tree this time?
No bonus tree. Now, just shoot him. With your gun.
I'm sorry, what?
That sounded like a miss.
Hit the legs. Hit the leg. God damn it.
Rip.
He's fine. So what happens if Hada goes down? Is that game over? Or, no, I guess it's not game over, but...
As you can see quite clearly, it's not game over.
Is it something bad happens?
Not particularly. I don't remember at any point that... is there a reason you're moving him back?
So that the other person can move forward to shoot the tree with the
yes.
shotgun.
Once you get arm upgrades to accuracy, they get less awful, but they're still pretty awful. They have, like, value, but, like, they need a change. Their accuracy needs to just be, like, 10 to 15%
What
higher
are you doing
across
right
the
now?
board. I accidentally knocked my headset askew. Well, yet another. Will he survive? No!
No.
The answer is incredibly no. Ryogo got his murder on.
There was an enemy mech there.
Should have punched out sooner, Chief. Yeah, Ryogo skill chaining a jillion rate of fire-ups together is the true front mission experience. It was ROF up 1s for me, not 2s, but same difference, really. Yeah, so NPCs remaining. There was a... In maps where you have friendlies, there will be a value for that. God, that's... I hate everything about the sentence Zane Zero has just posted in chat.
Horny for girls and murder.
I hate it. I hate it so bad. Rebels. They're everywhere. Oh boy, it's time. We're gonna meet a new contact.
I love how low poly the human models are.
Oh, they're incredibly awful. Have you seen the Vonzer models? They don't have more than like 4 polygons per human.
Yeah, but they work.
They do. I agree. The textures are pretty good for how low res they are. It's just...
Nice.
Loon, thank you for the host. From leg bending to
robots.
there was a joke there. More.
A joke there,
But-
more?
Yeah.
By the way, it really looks like you're going to shoot this guy.
We're not shooting this guy.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure. But we're about to meet an interesting person.
Hata?
Another interesting person.
Bada?
No. That's from Fire
Waka?
Emblem. No.
That
Bloody Company, wrong
Keepa?
The fucking Aurochs goalie?
I've been running through... I think Newbie and I have both been running through a bunch of the Auroch members, actually.
is better? Maybe.
I think Bada is one of them.
Alright, so apparently we have just comprehensively failed to spark the correct skill for missile chaining on Emma. Because It extremely exists on both starting missile monsters, I think.
But she gets so much experience instead.
Mm-hmm. But there should be like an activated skill for not experience up, and not it. It might be just that pilot damage isn't chaining. Who knows?
Is it whatever
think
this
there
is?
I think
No,
it
it's
might
all
be.
weapons defense.
No, so it must be pilot damage because none of the other skills can chain. Experience up absolutely can't, and pilot damage.
Whatever we
isn't.
put
and the
those
one on
Kessel
defense
legs.
yeah. It might have been on the Drake legs, which is why we're not seeing it, because you swapped off the Drake legs ASAP.
No, that's
Nope, that's XP plus 2.
Yeah.
I have no fucking idea what this third skill is. So pilot damage is the arms. What's on the Drake body then?
I don't think we know.
I see. So Drake legs is experience.
That's all weapons defense.
Right. Drake arms is pilot damage, and Drake body is some unknown thing.
We
on
have
defense.
we have procced 0 body skills.
Rip. Have we not? No, we procced Kazuki's body skill, I think.
No, we have. That's all the bodies.
Really?
That's all. Wait. Yes, we have. That was
Yeah,
tackle.
it's tackle.
Tackle
I
and zoom
remembered
are there.
The Zenith Rev has
Everything
tackle.
everything else equipped right now has not procced.
Right.
There's double assault. There's Wrap Up 1, and then there's the Kessel. The Jinyo will stay there because it's good on him.
The Rexen, which has a melee skill. That's why we're not seeing it, incidentally. I really hope that's not what I think it is.
And then the legs, which were experience and brace, and then we haven't procced any of the other leg skills. Backpacks don't have skills.
No.
Well, we got through that without spending any items because everybody else took it. We have spare Jinyo parts, so I'm just going to sell this Jinyo.
Yeah. Wait, the Frost isn't in this game? What the hell, game? Why would you do this?
Why would you do this?
Oh, that's why we're not triggering the Drake's body skill.
Why?
Got it.
Let me know.
It requires you to be targeted by a missile.
Which happened 3 times last map.
It's true, but remember that it still requires you to roll a random chance every time.
Yes.
It's not like, you know, Kazuki punching something, which we managed to miss a roll on 16 jillion times. Well, yeah, if you've got a fist on Dennis and he gets the chance to fist something, he gets the chance to punch something, I suggest you do so.
What's a stinky place? T-South, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Robot.
Mm-hmm.
The Big Bot Hours. Big Bot Hours, play internet. If you see any weirdness and slight stuttering. It is an ongoing issue.
Sure is.
As an aside, I am starting earlier. I don't know if I will be going longer or even the normal length. We will see. At a point, my spirit and everything does give out.
It's an upscale city. Well, it's Singapore, isn't it? You thought Singapore... Ryogo! there.
What about the eating house, though?
What about it? We don't have
Eating
time to go to.
house.
We don't have time for upscale eateries. Contract hackers. Basically, welcome to Netrunner.
Hold your head up high.
Hold yo head up high, says Ace Dlugosh.
Moneymaker.
She's going to kill you.
Ryogo, are you looking to get the... Good. Great. For fuck's sake, stream.
What?
A small fight. Hold up, somebody gave me a web address.
Kazuki pops open his laptop,
Also,
and
I still like to
spiral
think that he
begins
just
again.
stares off into the void and just starts drooling slightly.
Enables his superpower of wireless internet no matter where.
Yeah, he's a decker.
God, I hope not. Could be worse, I guess. He could be a rigger. The class that literally no one I've ever spoken to understands how they work in Shadowrun.
oh, her. That's who I thought that was.
Hmm?
She looks like the person that gave me the new web address.
Yeah.
So I thought we had found a missing person.
But we have not.
No.
Alright.
Right.
It's time to send a strongly worded email to Parliament about this giant robot thing.
What complaint would you like to register with Parliament about giant robots, pray tell? What are the particulars of your giant robot?
Proc rates on
related
torso skills are too low.
Correct! Need to introduce regulation
I
concerning
want
the proc
Parliament
rates.
mandate higher skill chance
Mhm.
on robot torsos.
Part quality is falling all over.
Is this the website? Yes, this is the new website.
The Daily Canberra Network News, apparently. Hmm. Congratulations, you're causing clusterfucks everywhere, I see.
Johnny Kidman.
Johnny Kidman, reporting from Belarus. Is there a problem with that?
Johnny Kidman is the fakest sounding name I've ever heard.
Okay, but like Kidman is a known name. It's not fictional. And I assume there are still people somewhere in the world who go by Johnny. So it's just the combination of Johnny and Kidman that sounds fake to you?
Yes.
All right. Hang on.
Oh, that fucking damn it. This thing is so fucking sensitive sometimes. This is weird seeing reports about events that happened in 2011.
Also 2015. I see Japan is going through an airport turnstile.
Alright, give me the news. What happens?
2020 saw a drastic change in the economy of countries joining the OCU, saith the site. Oh, God.
Thank you for the resub, Strange Trip.
Welcome to Alternate History O'Clock.
From the far future of 2011.
You know, I'm not even going to touch this one.
What? It's the European Union, but in Indonesia.
Yup.
And then sprawling out to Australia and up to Japan.
And then...
and then...
Yeah, like the European Union.
That's what I was going for, yes. Exactly like the European Union. So, correct call, incorrect location. I do appreciate the extents that Front Mission will go to for Alter. Jesus Christ, how much of this is there?
And then the Union decided that they needed an army.
Well, yeah, if they're gonna be like a real-ass country, then they're gonna want a real-ass army.
What?
Yeah, to be perfectly honest, I do find like the Front Mission alternate history deeply fascinating. It's just great to go through these sites sometimes and watch the history train wreck.
What year is this
lore
supposed to
that
be taking
makes-
place in?
21 something, I think.
Yes. Front Mission has lore that makes exactly enough sense.
Yep. Yeah, it's lore that's fast and loose enough to allow for robots, but also grounded enough in a sense of actual history that things go about as well as you expect them to.
Rocks the Tiger,
Rocks. Meanwhile, motorcycles attempt to drive through my window by the sounds of it.
Just taking something like, okay, Japan and Australia are in the same future mega nation.
How well is that going to go? Not very.
Yes, wait, wouldn't all of these super states be extremely unstable? Yes!
Yes!
Our story
correct.
begins.
It turns out that's got potential for some
Oh my god.
some
this
train
is
wrecking.
So
So the US
sensitive.
just kind of annexed the entirety of the Americas, huh? How's that going for them?
Poorly. That's Front Mission 5, right? No, 4, excuse me.
4. One of the
4.
plots in 4 is...
Yes, the Three Kings plot is in South America.
Yeah.
South America is a very fun place in Front Mission 4.
For some reason, I remember Daryl and company reasonably well, despite having spent the vast majority of my actual playtime with Elsa.
Daryl, Rangus, and Schaefer are a very good trio.
I do remember Schaefer being the sort of designated, all shit flows to Schaefer, essentially.
Yes.
Whereas, despite not being soldiers, Durandal is significantly more professional about everything. Have you replied to Sybil yet? Yeah.
Didn't realize there was a reply prompt for that one.
Gotta keep up with your contacts, apparently.
Yeah. Closing the laptop. Hello. Moneymaker. Please join the team so I
Hold
can
your head
kick,
up high.
Hold your head up high.
so I can kick Dennis
How
to
did
the
I
bench.
fucking miss that
Hey,
sign?
Loon, how long did it take you to ditch Dennis?
Dennis was often on my team.
Weird.
Dennis is good.
Dennis
Once
missed like
you get-
5 shots.
Once you get the ability to upgrade your arms, Dennis's accuracy will reach a
It
respectable
sounds like
level.
you're just bad at Dennis. Have you tried using Dennis good?
Dang.
I mean, you set yourself up for that one.
Just because Dennis started with the rifle, you don't have to keep him with the
Oh yeah,
rifle.
he's not married to it or anything. You can definitely swap him into
You can have any character ditch their equipment and try something else. It's only a small setback if you just don't like what the equipment does. If it doesn't fit with your game plan well.
Dennis hates this.
What?
Oh my god. Dennis's disappointed portrait is a treasure.
And again, I don't like it when Dennis smiles.
I'm dying. Oh wow. It's finally time.
Oh, thank God.
I do love that Dennis is going to expense this. Those are the touches that I really enjoy in Front Mission 3. It's only Hana.
I'll
It's
teach
time
you.
for another
Come on,
tutorial.
This
is the other system Loon and I were talking about.
You
with that.
go in and make selections.
You can use the menu at the store to exchange currency for robot parts.
Yes.
Yeah, there we
it's
go.
time.
Now they are giving you the other kinds of upgrade. Yes, you can see the notches down there in the tooltip. So this level 1 upgrade has the capacity to commit 1 AP to receive 10% damage reduction against 1 element.
Yeah. Here, if you assign 1 AP, you get 9% of accuracy. Dennis's arms have 14% accuracy on their upgrade slots. Which is pretty close to the highest I've seen. It's the highest you'll see for a while.
You get to allocate those points at the start of every map.
So
And
you're
also, if you eject out of a robot and then get back into it, you can rearrange your AP.
so that you aren't stuck spending AP on a thing you might need for something else.
Interesting.
Admittedly, it takes a while to reassign it, but you can.
They give you bad Dennis for exactly one map and then explain to you how to fix Dennis and make him good.
Correct.
Hello, Dennis.
There was your problem. You were using bad Dennis. You should use good Dennis. Go to the store and buy good Dennis.
Left arm has the...
Oh, Jesus Christ!
25% more accuracy
Did
for
I
1
say
AP.
14? I meant 25. 25 was what I meant.
Now, it doesn't stack with both arms. One arm is one amount of...
It assigns to the arm. However, if I remember correctly, melee weapons do not benefit
Yeah.
from
Well,
this.
what I'm saying is if I upgrade his right arm, that's not going to make his left arm shoot better.
That's correct. It will make his right arm shoot better, but it won't make his left arm shoot better.
Boost.
You want this. You extremely want this.
Yeah, so boost rating gives you extra movement as long as you travel in a straight line.
Yeah, it's the linear boost from Votons, if you remember what that sounds and or looks like. Because it extremely
That's
sounds
right.
like.
I watch Votoms.
Please tell me you like Votons.
Vinay, I don't have the time to watch stuff I want to watch. Much less stuff that is recommended to me.
Fair enough.
Boost. Pretty much everyone wants the boost, because it seems boost is just universally good.
Some legs don't really get a lot of benefit from boost upgrades, so you might skip it on those, but
Yeah, if the mech is just already very fast with space speed, it doesn't gain much from boost. But you put boost on, you know, the big, slow, stompy artillery legs, and suddenly you can get wherever you need to be.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll figure out what people's various...
Also, note that there's a
Left
second upgrade on legs.
Yeah, evasion.
Yes. That's a real stat that you may wish to investigate.
Ooh, well, I shouldn't have done
Not
that.
a particularly good upgrade, but there you have it. Not all body up or not all defense class upgrades is the same.
Now, does this work for your rocket launch?
I believe so.
Left arm. Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah, it's all right. So if you check this out, yep. Because we've given her the castle legs, they can get the Chuffy boost. She doesn't get incoming fire done often enough for that.
Yeah, that's why I'm not going to buy
You
this.
may wish to consider giving her the defense class upgrade, though.
Oh, that one's actually good, yeah. Alright.
Anyone who expects to be catching rockets with their face will want the F class defense.
And what do you have in your normal stock, sir? You have... We have Zenislav, we have Kojun,
We can Kyojin, Enyo, Genie.
Genie.
For,
Oh boy.
So the Genie is a missile platform. Hey, they sell the Prov Paw? Well. So, new toys are now available in the store. Look at the head on the Prov, though. That looks real familiar.
Yeah. Now the problem is...
So what you can do is just buy the parts and assemble a new stock ride if you so desire.
I mean, what I was going to say is the main problem is... See, this is what I always worry about doing, is we still don't know what this thing's skill is, but what I might just do is buy these.
So I have a list. I can hit it up if you want me to look anything up.
I'm just gonna buy some some parts.
Okay, yeah. Just buy a set of whatever if you like,
Yeah.
and you can test them out on your own. You can build a chassis and take it into the field.
My recommendation for helping with shop paralysis is to look at the weaponry first.
Yes, yeah.
Since there's
Determine
less
what you
commitment
need,
involved there.
and it will determine your power expenditures more. Or rather, it will dictate your power limits.
Fear.
I'm sorry?
Fear.
The Fear Fist, correct.
What about an axe, though? What about a spike?
What about a spike? Do you want to make like your Kyosuke?
A melee weapon with piercing damage.
Yep. So I believe it has a lower damage and a higher hit rate. And it's also like...
Yes, that seems to be how these work.
It's also a different damage class is the thing. Spikes are P class. Fists are I. Alright. Get the Alt-Eyes and Special all up in here.
Alright, and now let's look at this new shotgun, though.
Alt-Eyes Lev, correct.
Oh,
Thank you, Chad.
man.
Yes, it's time for new gun. And now you have 2 whole weight left over.
It's fine.
So yeah, this is where weight concerns start becoming real. Around the second tier of weaponry, your weight capacity starts looking uncomfortably low. Do you want a wagtail too?
Wanderfast.
Note that it's a new weapon type.
I know.
That is the grenade launcher.
Those
What
are the
it-
ones that blast AoEs into the field. Now, if we swapped her backpack for a power backpack, we could mount a grenade launcher on the other shoulder.
But then she wouldn't be able to refuel. But then again...
That's fine. She'd
yes,
have grenades for when she runs out of missiles.
You know, you make a good point.
You don't need to reload your missiles if you've got more shots. You could also just slam the missile launcher you just took off her back onto the other shoulder if you put a power backpack on her. Mounting 2 missiles is a perfectly viable option. Gave him his new machine gun.
Yeah, pretty much going to upgrade everybody's main things. I do want...
Right.
I want to give Rifle a bit more
That's fair.
of a chance.
So,
No, you don't.
grab. Crumb hates this.
Crumb has spoken.
You get to keep your fixed weapon, though.
Yeah. You should have him use his fist weapon if you get the chance. I suggest it. It'll be exciting.
How does this differ? It just
From what?
seems the same?
Hit square? Or whatever the...
There is no compare.
Okay,
Look
so
back
what
at
is she on?
The other one.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
what is she
that's-
wearing? Mark 6?
Durability
Weight
4
18.
versus durability 6.
Yes, that's the difference.
What does that
is
mean?
You can
How many
use
hits
it
it
2
can
more
take.
times.
It has more shield ammo.
Oh,
Remember, shields have ammo. You can only shield so many times before you run out of shield. They both have 50 damage reduction. This one can be used twice more per map. That's what the shield repair items were for, if you remember me mentioning.
there we go.
And do consider, in these cases, whether the extra shield is worth the extra weight. In her case, the answer might be yes. It's just, be sure. Grotesquely overweight. Look at that 92 weight on this motherfucker.
Yeah, launchers is big.
Launchers is big. If you are making a dual
If you take
launcher-
the shield off and put the generator on there, that is not enough weight to dual launch.
Correct. It might be enough to dual launch if you use the lighter missile that you already have.
That's coward's talk.
You can also swap, depending, you might be able to swap her legs for a lighter set of legs. You'd have to accept much lower move, of course, but
Is this the best power torso that you have?
it's a missile torso, which generally tend to be pretty high up. But yeah,
Alright.
you can check that also.
I have lost track of where I was in buying stuff, so give me a moment.
Sure.
Yeah, that's a thing that happens.
Took a moment to go into the Robofugue.
Okay, so we have the stock of the 4 new things here.
Mhm.
We have the stock.
But
of
do you
4
have
new
any
things.
speakers?
Don't got speakers for this yet. You know, speakers. Pool in the back. Yeah, he's not selling new backpacks.
You want to go into battle without a proper sound system?
No new computers.
Those go with the pilot, though, so you don't need to buy one for each new ride.
I know, but he's not selling new computers, so.
Right. You, I believe it will take one more plot event before you get Com 5s. Which do exactly what they sound like, incidentally.
I'm gonna go for the legs instead of the arms.
Sure. Also note that the Prov Paw has hover legs. So yeah, those are missile legs, and therefore because you will be extremely unhappy with them because they're both fragile and have move 2. But yeah, look at the amount of weight you gain by changing the legs. You get 46 free weight by switching to the Fora M12. Or M12A, rather. Yeah, they're missile-y weapon. They're missile-y plat. Yep.
All weapons and all weapons.
Correct. Editing, TM. But yes, be prepared to sink some money into boost upgrades if you switch to one of the others. Hover.
That's a good point. Shit.
What
was
about
she using
none
before?
legs?
What was she using
None
before?
legs. She was using the castle,
Yeah.
which are durable but extremely heavy.
Yeah, we're gonna keep this for a little bit. We don't have the money.
Ah, yes. Yeah, that was the thing, is you had that nice nest egg for a while, and then you got extremely broke extremely quickly as the new shop tier opened up.
I was given too many options, and as
Correct.
I've stated,
Yum, no. Time to build yourself just a complete new suit of the Fura or whatever.
very tanky, very low weight as well.
Sure.
Kind of like that Prov body. Now, what are we building this for?
Well, you're in
One
the garage.
shot,
You can-
Mel miss.
What the fuck? Hang on. Go into the list. I need to know. Oh.
Long,
Oh, Lord.
same range weapons.
Lord all fucking mighty.
It's
This ability.
it's one shot melee or missiles.
Right. So it's rifle, melee, or missile. It's anything that only attacks once.
Okay.
I will say, you want to learn that. It's funny, at least. It's a good ability, that.
My one
for
strong arm.
Look at that beefy arm. That's a Trogdor robot arm if ever I've seen one.
Grab my
And
strong
I love that
arm.
we only bought one of them. Oh my
I am tired of
God.
all these jokes about my robot's gigantic arm.
This was inevitable.
First such incident occurred in the year 2087. Then.
Oh, look at this beautiful beast.
Oh my God, what have we done? Well, it is. It is. So what are we doing with this sucker? just give it a, right hand. Maybe give it a melee weapon on.
I fought too many shields.
That's fine. You can throw a shield on that arm, and then give it a punch on the other arm, or possibly a gun. I would say a rifle if you can.
Nope.
Not enough weight by a huge margin. Punch. Turns out the big beefy arm is extremely heavy.
Mm-hmm.
But the skill on it is well worth acquiring, I think.
Also, the hover legs are very heavy.
Yes, you can also switch to whatchamacallit, the missileer legs and just.
Oh, also, this is a no shoulder weapons thing. We wouldn't want that anyway.
Right. So yeah, on the Fura legs, you have like 92 free weights. But those will have a relatively sad move range, so.
I am more looking at the HP on these bodies.
Oh yeah, they're missileer cores. They're not really built for getting shot at.
Oh, sorry, that was the HP down. My mistake. I'm dumb.
Yeah, yeah. They are much lower HP. What a fine, weird anime Robotech monstrosity we've created here. Or not anime Robotech, anime Battletech, excuse me.
Same hat?
Same hat, yeah, okay, fair. Most anime robots don't play mix and match in the way that this does, though. I wish they did, because that would be great, but they don't. Franken-meching is the best part of front mail. Oh my god. It looks so weird with legs now that we've just watched it rotate with the hover pod for so long. So what are we gonna name this thing?
I don't know. I'm terrible at naming things.
Well, let's turn it over to the expert.
Big Dave.
There
No.
we have it.
No. There we go. That's what I was looking for.
Well, if there were enough space, I would suggest naming it after the legless bandit, MC Crackerjack Smackdown himself.
This was the problem that also arose in FE9 with making weapons.
Just call it Smash Lamp, John. Call it a day.
See if that fits.
Oh god, it is gonna be MC Crack. Yes, I love this. I love this.
It's so fucking loud.
This is,
Hell yeah.
I love it.
Hell yeah.
With
I
any
guess
luck.
that means I'm supposed to hate it then?
I can only assume. Paint it bright yellow. This construction robot that we repurposed for whatever the fuck we're doing with this thing.
At some point, I'll need to sit down and come up with names for the main team's robots.
So I'm guessing that if Yoon joins us, you're gonna jam her straight into this thing.
HP upgrade 2.
Yes, which will take the huge majority of our remaining money. Consider selling some of the garbage weapons we've been accumulating.
Yeah. Jesus, is there no easy way to do this?
I think there is, but it involves going to, like, the shop menu. So, there we are. And yeah, we do have a surplus of shields. Keep one, though. Nothing in there, nothing in there, obviously. And then we can sell parts the same way.
Oh,
I can't remember.
I'm keeping robot parts.
Right. I cannot remember if the later games have had tank or wheel legs. I remember that the first game, or rather Front Mission First, which was like the other side story for Front Mission 1, let you collect mobile weapons so that you could have your fucking spider bot tromping around with the rest of the
You
team.
could do that in both versions of Front Mission.
Okay, fair enough. And they were kill sticks, but because they couldn't equip shields, they died the second anything looked... Yes, the prototype Clinton is exactly what I'm thinking of. He died the second anything looked at it funny, but could murder anything if it got the first shot.
It's the right arm. Yes, okay, there. Alright, there we go. Coming in pretty nice. We upgraded his body and his right arm so that the shield can take more damage.
Mm-hmm. Lawson, are you suggesting that Newbie is currently on the satellite of love?
Yes.
No idea what that is, but sure. Also upgraded Kazuki's mech all the way, left the two ranged people on HP upgraded because they get hit way less.
Yeah. If Dennis is getting shot at, something is going terribly wrong.
Alright.
Now that we've completely emptied our
Upset
wallet...
that I couldn't buy a set of right arms as well.
Don't worry, you'll keep having access to those parts now that we've got
Okay.
them.
Move? Yes, move.
What is this music?
Good.
Well, we're going to Sanwa Eating House. Ryogo. Ryogo, please.
Oh. Let me just... There we go. Quick adjustment there.
Mm-hmm. Well, here we are.
This is weird.
Yes. You get options like these sometimes. Were we just in Sentosa?
I don't know. No, we were
Well-
at Central City Bar.
Alright, well, Sentosa then?
Sentosa. Though we should have went to the bar.
Famously quiet place at bars.
Well, no. We could have looked around and see if we found missing people.
Right. Fair enough, yeah. The military, and Dennis.
In fact, you know what? I did just save. I'm gonna reload real quick.
Alright.
Just to make sure I don't goof up everything forever. And soft reset.
Take it you threw down a save state so that...
Yeah, just in case this doesn't load right for some reason.
You never know.
Alright.
Just fast forward through this next bit.
And yes, okay, everything's still in order. Welcome to your platformer music now.
Mm-hmm. Throw in a save state and go looking for bounties.
I say, if we got a little bit more money, I could go back and buy those arm parts.
That bodes well.
Wait, hold up, what?
Spenders are not noble creatures.
Okay, you got the same thing to say. You're the same girl as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, it was worth a try.
Mm-hmm. Now then.
Why not just leave it to the military and also
And
Dennis?
Dennis. I was going to point that out. The military and Dennis, famously separate from the military.
Dennis, who alone is responsible for all of this.
I like to imagine this music is being played from somewhere inside this scene.
This music is weird.
Kazuki, please. Ooh boy. Maybe, well... I sincerely hope you didn't leave home when you were 12, Kazuki. To put it mildly.
The sound of hacking. The music of hacking. Theme of hacking. There we go. Look at these computers. In the year 21,000.
That's right, Gray Plastic Brick is back.
Yep.
Well, also,
Welcome to
wait.
Cyberpunk.
The front is also very flat. Maybe she just does that as an aesthetic thing.
It could be. Moneymaker is, yeah, her handle. It's her pseudonym.
Oh, yeah, the internet.
Fortunately, she brings her own tools. And her own goofy-ass visualizer. What is this music?
Theme
It's
of hacking.
amazing is what it is.
Oh my god. This game's dialogue.
I love that it is the same, like, interface that you use as well.
Mm-hmm. It is a strat. Didn't watch out for the trace, did ya, huh?
Who are you calling my landline phone that I have in the year 2110?
Hush. Meanwhile, in this film-grained
In
flashback,
the halls of justice? What are we doing here?
in this film-grained flashback,
The incident.
the incident.
Emma dreams in filigrane. Oh.
Up.
Whenever they show, like, just the single
A single
text,
exclamation point, center
Just this text box
justified.
of, whoa! Whoa! Huh?
Not that I don't trust her, but if she name drops us, we're fucked, so we need to deal with this.
I thought that said, I have a submarine standing by just in case.
No,
Yeah,
but we can make sure that one is.
For just a scenario, I have a submarine prepared ahead of time.
I'll get the submarine, and it's just walking out of the room.
I mean, frankly, with the characterization we've invented for Dennis, that doesn't seem too far out there.
Dennis.
You don't?
Why wouldn't we have one of those? What if we just hit
Okay,
the
so
town
prison is next.
where we're
destination.
going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see if
What
we
if we
get
went
any
over
money.
there instead?
Dennis is scuba certified.
What a random ass fact. I mean, like, in his line of work, I'm sure it's a useful skill sometimes. It's just... This is just, do you need to go back to the shop? Or the city center bar,
Yeah,
I
this is just
guess.
where the shop and the bar are.
Look, I'm gonna see if I find a missing person.
Sure. Fair enough, I can't really blame
I can.
you. Well, yes. I'm sure you can
They would just
blame...
hold the head up high.
What
Some
is
weird
with your
text
text
wrapping.
box?
I think somebody
Text
broke a
box is
coding
wrong.
thing in her text boxes. Bad luck guy. Hey, this guy seems familiar. Kazuki pops open his laptop. To the mail. Your incredibly well-honed instincts have paid off.
Anyone know this guy? At Interpol.
Well played. Oh. Kazuma sending... No, wait. It's a different Kiryu.
Or is it?
I certainly... Yams.
Yams.
I have no idea what Kazuma Kiryu's email writing diction would be like.
Everything ends in sincerely. Kazuma.
I'm sure
Time for Yams.
one of the games has a an email writing thing.
Let's agree to the interview, said the wanted fugitive. Kind of an on-the-nose name for that website, huh?
And now you have the Australian hacker community.
We're just collecting darknets as we go, aren't we?
Hooray?
Kiryu has a blog that he updates in 3.
God. Oh,
Told
God.
you.
Oh no.
Is that the one where that's how he gets his new moves? Like, I seem to remember, like, he watches an old lady, like, jump over a car or something and, like, updates that on his blog.
Survey says yes.
Where are you trying to go?
I don't know.
Australia, other.
Just start browsing.
God damn it, newbie,
I use the internet much like I do in real life.
What are you trying to do? I
Spite.
don't know.
The garbage pit, though.
The garbage pit. There's a hacking contest at the Sydney Institute of Technology. Hack the Vega, says Justy.
Hack the planet.
I see. So this is an extremely inactual hacker community where they mostly just discuss stupid algorithms.
Sounds about right.
Oh boy! Okie doke! Yes! Give it to me. Straight into my veins, please. A CIU log file, you say? I made a 3D model of Jade Metal Lions. Get it.
Damn.
Rip. But you know where this is. You can come back for it if you want it. Okie doke is my favorite confirmation prompt.
I didn't say anything, but I very much made, like, a head movement that could be, like, connected to with, well, alright.
Okay, then.
Okie dokie. Oh, hey, Moneymaker.
Yeah.
Moneymaker has a website. It, like, makes sense, but also, yeah.
Oh, God.
Entirely lore, but yes, just appreciate. Hey, can you get rid of my debts? Okay. Wouldn't it just be easier to get yourself, like, wire you a bunch of fake money? So we got the news site.
This fake internet is incredibly, something. But yes, there's a reason I was so
Perfect
excited.
in every way.
It's true. There's a reason I was excited. Fake internet is...
Probably.
It must have been an incredible amount of work, though. Like, I don't know anybody who plumbed the full depths of this insane fake internet. Maybe Lou, but I don't know that for sure. But, like,
Yams.
the amount of money that it must have taken to do all this. I guess that's peak era Squaresoft for you. I don't doubt that it was fun to make, but it probably took resources. Somebody forgot to reset the default JDF intelligence password. Oh god. Did FM2 have something like this but clunkier? Jesus Christ.
It's literally JDF123.
Yes, it's concatenated JDF123. When I said somebody forgot to reset the JDF default password, I meant it.
That is great.
So I have a question for the people in chat. Have any of you ever read the book The Cuckoo's Egg? It's the story of a man who discovered that a hacker was tooling around in his system well before anybody in the United States took it remotely seriously. So the book is like 90% him trying to get law enforcement to do something useful about it, but
Man invents information security in his spare time.
yeah, more or less.
And that man has a basement full of Klein bottles.
Yep, yeah, it's Cliff Stoll. He
Yes.
sells Klein bottles.
Oh, seriously?
also-
That's
And
the
he
guy?
terrifies Cliff. Yeah, that's him.
That's him.
I love that guy.
But I mean, I encountered him through that
What?
book when I was like 12. And y'all, you need to read that book because it's the most adorable thing to hear him describe how the internet has upwards of 30,000 machines connected to it. It's just wild. He is describing the internet in extremely like the mid to late 80s. So
Well-
it is made of like Unix boxes and fax machines.
Okay, this is the Okinawa OCD. I want OCU. Yeah, I want again. Like so you get one lead and you go, okay, I think I know where to use this, and then you're just wrong. And I think that is the most frustrating thing about this. This was like, go to the JDF OCU page. Here's the JDF page. And that wasn't the place to use this. Well, whatever, I have my list of passwords over here on the side and places that they should be used.
This man looks like he has a PhD in astronomy, which he does, which is, you know, fortunate. I wouldn't wish looking on that like anyone who didn't have a PhD in astronomy. No weightlifting! Good thing we had this open source hacking technology. God damn it! Password guessing 102. Oh, right. The reason I brought the book up is because a huge number of governmental, like, installations of many kinds, including the ones that were ostensibly charged with information security in that era, had passwords that looked almost exactly like this. What? Oh God. We don't have
You
WinZip.
don't have unzip.
We don't
You
have
don't have
WinZip.
WinRAR.
Yup.
Hell yeah.
Good, great, perfect.
They got my free money from the government yet?
They need to confirm. They need to catch him. But we can email this Kiryu guy.
Alright, well. That was another fun dip into side
The internet
content.
fugue. This time with some expectation of actual profit involved. Not immediately, of course, but, you know. Right, we've got a very small hacker to go save.
And we still have no money. I didn't like... Yeah, they didn't like instantly wire me the money. It's probably gonna be like an email later. If I had caught
Correct.
that before the cutoff point for it, I'd probably get the money or something like that.
Yeah. Because, like, it's information leading to capture, right? So they do need to capture him first.
So, what about Jurong?
Jurong is the city we came from, I thought.
Nope, City Streets was where we came from.
Ah.
This is our base.
This is the
Okay.
Jurong Industrial Zone.
What's up? That was an awful big sigh.
I'm not gonna look this one up, but I'm writing it down.
Correct! You have gained wisdom. You can do all these at once if you're so inclined. Courtesy of Captain Keen in the the chat, Kazuki sighs as he draws his laptop.
This is big news.
Block all that internet diving in.
Are you sure? You don't want to do it again?
Oh gosh, so courtesy of Nightfall Gemini in the chat, the Front Mission 2 internet was, unless you found the address in-game, you had to manually punch it in. Which, I mean, fair enough, internet. There's, T-Saw it.
Nope.
If you like how you need to take notes, have you considered La Mulana recently?
Look, a lot of these games is just don't waste my time. It's like this internet stuff's getting a little ridiculous to me.
It's I like it when it fucking
Good
works.
thing it's completely optional.
Yeah, that is why I like the internet in Front Mission 3. It's
No
there
internet
if you
side
want
quests
it.
are required.
But yeah, you never need to poke it yourself.
The most
Any-
the most that you should do is hit up the police thing so that you can get some free money. That's about it.
Mhm. Well, it's time for the prison break. No, it's not. We're going and shooting.
That's right, the prison break.
Fair enough. God, we even painted the thing all ties in red. Oh boy. Here we go. Okay, so now there will be a screen after this one.
Okay.
Where you get to assign AP.
Alright, so that's impact,
Pick an armor
fire, piercing.
Correct.
Fire.
Yeah, for missiles.
Oh. Impact.
And flamethrowers.
He needs
Impact is melee and
Shotgun.
Shotgun. And Pierce is machine gun and rifle, I believe. Oh, and spikes. So yeah, do consider that anytime you do assign one of these, you're taking it out of your AP
Yes.
also. It's not free.
Might not need the evade. And
But the accuracy is nice.
It's 3%.
Especially for a burst weapon like shotguns.
Okay. Yep, you make a good point. She also is super AP hungry.
Yeah, she is. But, I mean, you don't have to move her a huge amount. 16 is still plenty of AP most of the time.
Anti-fire would be best for her. She generally only gets hit by missiles.
Right.
You also...
It's
Yeah.
not enough. Whereas the accuracy you extremely care about. And the evade is you can take or leave. And the only thing you care about. Ding. So 94 is now a high enough accuracy to, you know, make it work, I think. And away we go.
There's just a dude there.
Hmm? Yeah. You can take a look at him now. He's got a rifle.
He's got anti-tank rounds, so he's
Yeah.
actually decent.
An anti-material rifle.
Yeah, they're not gonna have anything special.
Cannon.
Big cannon. Big gun. Big gun. Big gun. So 1 Wanzer, 4 tanks, 2 personnel.
2 dudes. Correct. As you may suspect, Dennis is not hugely effective against dude with gun, but
What is this? Blue.
that's the boost.
Oh.
You get much more move if you're moving in a straight line. Not necessarily ideal, as demonstrated here, but hey. Neither is he. I can't believe you landed that.
And yeah, another part of the hierarchy for reaction fire is that people on foot get to preemptively attack robots at range.
Makes sense. It's a lot easier for a person on foot to aim a weapon than the robot to slowly bring their gun
robots.
into...
Damn.
Giant robot arms into alignment.
Yep. Especially because. Sup?
No, go ahead. Chat was saying something. I was gonna respond, but finish your thought.
Oh, I was gonna say, especially because these robots definitely have a lot more of the, like, slow industrial machinery movement to them.
Oh, right. It's like,
Right.
why is it loud? Right, because I have to lower the volume by 5% for maps.
Mm-hmm.
Because the audio balance in this game is bad.
Correct.
Game is great. Don't get me wrong.
But the audio balancing is janky as hell.
Yeah, nothing for me to fire at.
No.
Chat says that, you know, humans are tanky. I think it's more that it's supposed to be implied that, like, you're grazing them.
Yeah, Vonzer weapons are
Yeah.
bad at hitting humans. That's what's being
Your giant
represented
robot
here.
weapons are not good at hitting a single person.
Oh my god, he's so tanky now. Look at my boy.
Yes! We built him as a striker.
Oh, I'm sorry. You two are fucked.
You poor summer children.
Sir.
You came to the wrong neighborhood.
No, you've made a terrible mistake.
You've met with a terrible fate. Ow.
Oh, you're fine.
I love that animation where the spike just zips out. Which, fair enough. If it's a chemically driven spike, that's how it'll work. It's just... There's something very satisfying about it. Also, that noise. I love that noise. I didn't give him a booster.
Nope, didn't have the money.
Fair enough. Yep.
Yeah, shredding those arms is kind of free.
Yeah, extremely free.
Yep.
Especially if this shit happens. Also, remove half of his torso and his legs.
So I can zip into the base next turn, if need be.
Right.
Sir.
Really?
I mean...
I feel like it'd be better to get the medals, or to fish for the medals on Dennis.
That's a good point.
Done! As soon as we can get... I guess we could get Emma to punch him to confirm the surrender?
Should see what model that is.
Look, you're the one talking about being broke, alright?
Don't you dare use that shield.
Use that shield.
Save your AP.
Yeah, that's fair. Donk.
That's 80 damage. It adds up.
She needs to get over there and punch a man.
Oh, it's just a genio.
It's a genuine, yeah.
Damn.
AKA, it's money.
It's money.
It's more money than you'll get for blowing it up.
Well. Hello, sir.
Have you met my wonderful friend, a shotgun?
War crimes. War crimes.
You're not exactly.
Damn. Not even remotely war crimes.
Oh, hey, pilot damage.
Oh, good. Donk. Surrender confirmed. Maybe he'll get some zoom in.
He doesn't have zoom.
All right.
He has double Roth up because it's funnier.
You replaced it with Roth up as a joke.
Oh, come on.
Yeah!
It's okay. This means Dennis gets the kill.
The Iron Man.
You know, with his shot or his bone buster.
Bone Buster's ready. Does he trigger it? He doesn't trigger it.
I'm dying.
The fucking whiff.
That's about right.
Poof.
Yeah, this happens. That's the cost of not giving Kazuki a shield, you see.
He's fine.
Maybe. He's fine.
Yeah. His ablative shotgun is still intact.
Punch him.
Punch him!
How big that fucking gun is?
It's a yes, it's an anti-material weapon. Also,
pilot
he
damage.
just fine pasted that man. Shouldn't have eaten all that saltpeter this morning. I regret my
There you
choices.
go. The good news is one of those tanks is almost down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Kazuki's just gonna whoop.
You may want to have him repair his shotgun.
He's fine.
Alright.
He has to restore a part if he needs to.
That's
I'm actually doing this to get away from the other ones.
I mean, it wouldn't matter if he was right there on the other part because
This
of how
guy
the
can't
diagonals work.
retaliate in melee.
Well, no. To be further away from the other tanks.
Right.
Sure.
But do note that tanks have a dead zone. Just do it for the cannon. Yes, cannons have a minimum range of those. It seems like decent odds you'll take out one of the parts.
Yeah, one of them.
And by one, I mean apparently both. Dennis just does the electric slide into the base.
You have to be careful, Dennis. Dennis doesn't have a lot of HP.
It's true. He is relatively fragile. But you do want to get him shooting at the tank rather than...
Alright, so he can't outrange a tank.
No, they have more or less the same range, if I remember correctly.
Stay safe, Dennis.
Mm-hmm. But, yeah, your burst fireballs are probably going to take more heat.
You can take a shit.
Yeah, absolutely. But... you could fire back. Ryogo or somebody else may want to heal him if he doesn't have an item backpack.
Uh-oh. It's fine.
Shooting at your Missileader.
It's got 6 uses.
Yep. Yeah. That's pretty free.
Football!
Oh, good. Football time. Oh! Did we learn something? Crunch! It's a
Die
new skill.
1,000 deaths. What?
Neat.
You gain 1.5 skill levels for a single attack.
I'd take it over tackle.
I wouldn't take it over football, but I'd take it over tackle.
Those are the same skills.
Or double assault. I mean,
Yes.
I wouldn't take it over double assault.
Yes,
Sorry.
double assault
I-
is just good damage.
My brain blew a fuse for a second. I'm sorry.
If he could proc a second double assault, I would just equip 2 double assaults.
I'm actually not sure that he can't. So back when the skill was called Switch, you could absolutely skill chain it, incidentally. Which is good times for Front Mission 1.
Switch was dumb.
Switch was really fucking stupid.
Like,
Were
not
you?
even a good idea, dumb.
No, no.
They needed to get rid of
It was
that.
outrageously overpowered.
Alright, so that still uses all the AP to go all those spaces.
Yeah. It's just, you know,
You get to go further.
travel further. You can go far.
because you have a very important job to do.
Hose down this man with an anti-material rifle. The man, not
The man, not the machine.
thanks.
Yep, I figured that was happening.
Yeah. Fortunately, you've got plenty of AP left over.
Nice.
Swing and a miss.
Oh, perfect. We can just
Good
give that
job,
to Dennis.
I take back some of the things I said about you.
Oh no!
You haven't missed too many times this match.
Because we upgraded the arm.
Yep. We got the thing. And they built him wrong as a learning experience. Zzz.
She's probably actually just better shooting from here.
She's out of
He's not
AP,
shooting
so.
anything.
She's out of...
AP.
AP.
Takes 10 to fire the launcher.
The reason her basic legs only had 2 movement. That's all you can
Because
afford anyway if you want to fire the gun.
She needs a lot of AP to...
She actually can't make a shot at that thing this turn. Because
Nope.
that's...
She cannot.
Yeah.
Then move
She
as
might
far
be
up as you
better
need
just
her to,
moving. Yeah.
because she will regenerate a whole bunch of AP, and then next turn, shoot.
But yeah, that's in range. Alright. Dennis. I forget. How... Alright.
He does have a melee skill.
What?
On the Rex and
Wrong.
arms if you want to try and run up it.
Wrong option. Sniper.
I
Distance
keep wanting to play
mod.
now. I have no mouth, but I must scream now for some really bizarre reason.
Yeah, so he actually does get an advantage for moving a little closer.
The adventure game or the Harlan Ellison story it was based on?
Yes.
Either.
Fair. I've experienced the story. The
Yeah.
game I never.
The other thing to remember about the rifle, just because it can fight at long range, doesn't mean it has. It's not
Yes.
bad at close range.
It does not have a dead zone.
This isn't
It is a
XCOM
cannon.
rules. We really need to get boosts on your legs, though.
Yes, we'll use the reward from this mission.
Oh,
And just shoot back.
my boy.
This is the proper rifle experience. Well, it's not the proper front mission 1 rifle experience, since he's not carving a part off every time he fires, but he'd have to do it at range 1.
Still
so there's-
bullshit.
Rifles were great.
Hello.
Hi, Alteisen. Good to see you, buddy.
I would be confused too, honestly.
Same. Emma has no time for this milking for experience business.
So what
You
does
did it.
what does happen if you lose somebody?
Nothing. I don't even think you pay for their robot in this one.
Yeah, it might just hurt your ranking, and this the indirectly ranking.
Yeah.
I feel like I play really good,
You do pretty well.
and yet I never get platinum.
Platinum is very tricky to get on most maps. There are some where it's free, but it's not a joke most of the time. I like the look of the spike on this thing, I gotta say. It works.
Yeah. I thought the spike was gonna look pretty good, and that's why I went with that one.
Kazuki has a military-grade joy buzzer attached to his robot. What are you doing? What do you think we're doing? I like that his line was almost exactly that.
Yeah, pile bunkers are a cool weapon.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I like this look for Dennis.
I feel like this is Dennis's default expression when he's around these idiots.
Yo!
Purple Haze is here to back us up in one of my favorite robots in this fucking game. It's the grapple. The blockiest fucking thing you'll ever
Cube
see.
on legs.
Cube on legs, the most powerful of robots.
Also, look at the feet on this other one.
That's a Rexon, isn't it?
Maybe I just never saw. No, that one right there. Oh no.
Oh,
Yeah, I have those legs. I guess I just never saw them from that high up.
yep. Yeah, it's got the wild storky legs. But yes, the grapple fucking owns. I love the grapple.
All right, everybody stand in place and vibrate.
As we get the hell out.
Oh my god.
And another more different map starts up with us not present.
When they zoom out to turn the sprites, and I never noticed that before.
You didn't?
No, I legitimately didn't.
Huh.
I thought they were very tiny models. But
Fair
at
enough,
at that angle,
It's extremely obvious they're sprites. I like that you can see the USN livery on the grapple because it's just got this big flat chest plate.
need to Dennis use the heal. Network is what I'm looking for.
Fuck.
You forgot, didn't
What
you?
you said? Newbie. You did it.
People may ask, like, hey newbie, why do you do so many dumb things in these games? And it is specifically to catch some of my co-commentators off guard at times.
You did it.
Alright, so what can we buy now? Okay, we can buy all the parts just from the computer. Alright, cool.
We
So if
can
I
get
wanted to-
them Amazon dropped to us.
Yeah.
What
No,
if I wanted to give Dennis one big beefy arm?
one strong arm. And then also
Upgrade your Ryogo's legs.
yes. What is he using and why?
Kyojin Mark 107, I would guess.
Let's
Unless
see-
we change the legs.
Let's see if we can find a better one for him. Actually, before we do upgrades.
Also sell the fucking Jinyo that we salvaged.
Actually, already ahead of you.
Fair enough.
It's annoying that this is the upgrade menu, but you have to step out.
Correct, yeah. You have to go to... Yeah, that's very silly, I agree.
Like, I agree that the setup menu should also be out here, but there should also be a set menu in. So what are we looking at here? You have a no-shoulder weapon ability.
Yeah, it's probably some defensive thing.
What about Genie, though?
It's got less move and less HP. It's a launcher leg set.
Yeah, I think he's with the Jinyo, the other reason being because it's...
Because you don't have a spare Zenislev legs, basically. If he's got the weight for it, I would suggest buying him one. It's a good set. I mean, if he's got the weight for it, give him a castle set, because they're durable, they go fast. Castles is good legs. They're just heavy as hell.
Yeah, I think the main reason he wasn't is because we were trying to figure out skills.
Mm-hmm. Be right back.
Sense level, which we're also not sure the ability on. Or castle, actually. Oh, he can't do these. He doesn't have enough, oh, well, there's your problem. Well. Shield's too heavy. Could give him the lighter shield back, yeah. Can't do in here. Yeah, go back. Oh, that's not the part. Weapon. Right hand. Yeah, the only difference is the durability. So, as long as he just doesn't get shot a billion times. At a point, now that we have so many parts, I might start doing this next session. I might actually start asking what parts have what abilities, and you can customize that way a little bit better. Because keeping parts on to just fish. Oh, nice. Just barely got there. To just fish for
skills, but if the skills are not good, then...
Exactly.
And this is stuff that you would probably look up on your own if you were playing this game solo.
That's exactly the reasoning is, if I look at something and go, nah, at this point I would just be looking this stuff up, then no better reason to do it in game as well. Keep those legs in working order as well. And I think the rest of the upgrades that we had for stuff are all good. Didn't upgrade his arms, but with a shield, he's going to be getting shot in that arm less. Which you could undo upgrades and get your money back, because I'm never going to use that defensive class one.
I think the upgraded part might be worth a bit more when you sell it.
Ah.
You get some of that back.
Yeah, that's the perfect way to put it, where we are, is them being unknown and also RNG and also having a billion conditions that they also don't tell you all of the conditions aspects of it. Like, what was the one, the double assault is melee and ranged, but actually what it means is you have to be in range of being able to use both of your arms actions. bad. It's too confusing. Alright, well.
It's why I didn't feel bad about reviewing that, because it was extremely non-obvious from the game's input.
Yep. I think I got time in my brain for one more.
Alright.
Yeah, we've hit the magic time, and internet hasn't turned into a pumpkin, so.
Fair enough.
Hooray.
Moneymaker, though.
Unlock 20% off the job and hire the team as bodyguards. She knows she's against Dennis.
No.
Correct.
Continue looking at Dennis like that.
Continue looking at Dennis like that. Never stop.
Oh, I should check my mail.
Alright, but this is where oh, Jesus Christ, Yun.
Anime.
Every time Ryoko says something to her, I just imagine it in the most sarcastic tone.
You know, Echo said in the chat earlier, but she really does have a Barbie neck. It's a
Little
very
bit.
long neck.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Very long, choppable neck.
But yes, we have now acquired one crime child.
Which I guess, drawing a line from that portrait to the unnamed source to which I'm making reference with that remark, I guess for some artists, longer neck is a shorthand for like a younger person, like a more juvenile body proportion.
Skinnier neck, sort of swan-like look. There are some people who do that, but... And yeah, it might be the case here, because like, if I remember, Emma's portrait looks, well, more or less normal. I'll see if I can't pull up some of the others and check.
Still though, that is a neck that is as long as the entire rest of her head.
Yeah,
Something is wrong here.
Something is wrong.
Maybe everybody's necks are fucked up, but they're just wearing collars, so you can't tell.
Maybe. You know, yeah, if you just kind of imposed a collar and some shoulders onto that silhouette, it would look more normal for a moment.
Mm-hmm. If we had taken the other route, we would have gone to the Philippines to intervene there. But, you know, Alyssa would have been with us, so we would have barged into the base with her in tow.
Is she a Wanzer pilot?
Yes.
Amazing.
She takes Emma's role in the other route.
So she's the Rocketeer?
Yes, she's the Mislayer. She's also very, very good at it. It helps that her robot, for whatever reason, is incredibly prone to skill chaining. One or two particular skills. Hada might be the most suspicious-looking man who has not done us a traitor.
The suspicious-looking man that doesn't join us. Weird.
Yeah. He neither betrays us nor joins us. He's just a guy. He's always looked like that.
How dare you insult him?
He honestly seems like a stand-up guy, more or less. You know, by front mission standards.
I feel like fights in this game are too short. Like,
Kind of.
Kinda.
I wanna
They'll get longer, don't worry.
I wanna play the combat more.
Fair. It's good combat.
It's good. It's like it's a pretty good strategy game.
Also, the further along you go in the campaign, the more that there will be chains of maps without much in the way of plot between them.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of
Like the whole
long
heist
highway.
on the
yeah.
base, or the highway fight.
Dennis, your submarine addiction. Oh no.
How do you say that name?
Dagat Ahas?
Okay.
It's a whatchamacallit, Ace Combat style super weapon.
Time for some anime super weapons.
It's time for some anime super weapons. I mean, you know, in this plot about chasing down an anime super bomb.
We're going back to Midway.
Yes, that's where the U.S. Navy has a base, I suppose.
I know. It's just fun to see like an actual, real, notable thing here in weird fantasy.
I mean,
Oh,
it's
is
not.
Japan finally going to win the fight at Midway now?
Oh, shut up. What I was going to say is, it's not like Singapore is a fictional place. Yun is apparently in a complete
Unity.
Prov Pa 2.
Oh well, this isn't gonna do it all.
Oh,
Stealing Kazuki
she's a
colors.
lizard.
A lizard that looks like you fucking cut off the Sazabi, or not the Sazabi, the Nightingale's legs.
Yeah, so Gun just starts with, what, is that a machine gun? Or a shotgun? In her
I think
hand?
it's a shotgun. And nothing else. She starts in a mostly bare shotgun neck.
A2 on shotguns, and I don't even know if she has the other. She is a blank slate on which to build whatever the hell you want. I made her a grenadier.
Yun is
Well,
here and
it's
ready
weird
to
that
We're just gonna
she's in
slap us
this.
straight into this idiot robot.
You have the weird freaking robot.
And not in her proper machine, built and colored because I had a sneaking suspicion that
We've
the
done
moneymaker here was going to. Why did you think I made it yellow?
Incredible. Look at this fine idiot bot we've built. Oh my god.
I am incredibly angry.
Are you? Are you really?
Although now you slam into the problem of squad size is 4, always,
Bye, Dennis.
and now you have 5 people, so
But
you're leaving
Dennis-
somebody out each mission.
Dennis actually did really good last mission. I don't know.
You have good
Goodbye,
Dennis,
Dennis.
now.
We have a good Dennis. We have good
I
Dennis.
wasn't paying
at home.
attention. Did he gain any skills?
He didn't gain any skills, but he like
You gain the skill of carving half of something's health off every
yeah.
shot.
Which and again, by the time we get to another mission, we're going to sit down and figure out what gives what skills.
Yeah.
And maybe customize these robots all again.
And alright, so to further speak ahead on the campaign, there will be points once you have your full crew of 8 that you will do splits, where you send 4 people one direction and 4 people another direction.
Which also, as
There
an
is
aside,
a reason to gear up and train everyone you get.
yeah, as an aside, hey, we have all these parts. Actually, I'll split this up and keep the arm parts, and we can just sell the dupes of everything else.
Yep. Keep the legs as well. You may want to hover pod at some point.
Good point. But then, yeah, we'll do this.
We're just selling the core.
We have 2 profs. We have one that's already upgraded, so...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hers. Hers might come upgraded, so...
Yeah, okay. Just swap the... All you did is swap the paint job, and there you are.
Might as well.
That's a very specific requirement.
Yeah, her prop parts are just better. Even saves me a bit of money. Oh, right, we're gonna keep the other set of legs just in case. You did not come with a backpack, though. What the fuck? What is with these people not coming with backpacks?
You're not actually required on Avancer. You can just have a robot without a backpack. Some people don't need a hopper full of repair supplies on every
Wait,
robot.
did I? I gave you boost legs.
You did not.
No, I extremely did. Oh, boost legs are free. The boost on legs are free. You don't have to assign
Yes,
AP to them.
yes, that's true.
Okay.
So possibly that's what happened. But if
Yes.
you want if you want evade, you have to pay.
Because I did give him boost legs. I mean, the name of that robot extremely looks like somebody who's online.
Fair. I'm just shaking my head a little. They're too busy to stop us. We can just insert and they can't do shit about it. They're gonna fight rebels. Ryogo. Yun.
So, the reason I don't like this forward-looking shot of her is because it makes her lower lip look really weird.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a weird thing that happens.
That's just an art style thing.
Yeah.
I know.
And it's weird. It doesn't mesh well with the rest of the art style.
Yeah, it really does.
Like, look at Captain there.
He is weirdly, like, a lot of the character portrait art is not, like, photorealistic, but it's way more photorealistic than a lot of character portraits in games like this are. If you remember the character portraits from Front Mission 1, they were 100% Yoshitaka Amano art.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. That's
Do you
what I'm in
remember
for.
Pee-wee?
There are a lot of very weird characters in that one.
He was nearly the weirdest. And also drove the most essential unit in your friggin' convoy. Sup, Joe?
Front Mission 1 is set on a world where the sun is twice as bright and humans are twice as oily.
Correct.
As an aside, it has begun.
Oh no. Alright, so shall we call it?
Next time I get a chance to save. Actually, you know what? We did just change scene. This will be a good place to call it. Because weird, I can save anywhere. But yeah, about the same time.
Funny that.
So yeah, sorry, a little abrupt everyone, but that was the reason that we decided to start earlier. In fact, let me end the Discord stream in case we're breaking up at all on stream.
Right. Still, I'm glad you're still enjoying the game, and glad it's still holding up to what I remember it being.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the really frustrating thing with the weird playing internet, is that I am having fun with the games that I'm playing, and I want to stream them more, but...
But, hard limit.
Yeah. Anywho. Yeah. I need to end this YouTube video.